And we're here for the NFL Pickems, and here's the graphic if anyone wants to screenshot it. I'm going to go through every single game and give my pick, give my quick score prediction and analysis for each game and how I think it's going to go. After multiple weeks going below 500, we go 10-4 this week. I told you guys that this jinx is dead. I told you guys that this jinx never existed. It was just bad luck. There's no such thing as a Mikes Pick change jinx. I'm locking it in again. I'm going undefeated this week. I know I locked it in last week and it didn't really happen. We came close. We took a huge step forward. This is the week that we go 14-0. So everyone, get your popcorn ready. About to give you the winner of every single game this week. Obviously, we have 4 bye week teams. The Patriots, Colts, Dolphins, and Eagles are all on a bye week this week. And I think this is the last week with bye weeks. And then we're going to see games the rest of the way. I think we're going to see some Saturday games coming up here pretty soon. Again, if you guys want to take the graphic, this is where you get it. You just screenshot it. You fit the graphic by editing it and cropping it in your photos or whatever phone you use, whatever editor you use on your phone to edit photos. And it'll fit perfectly as a green screen behind you in your TikTok video. So please do that. And if you guys do take that, please subscribe to the channel first. It is completely free to take the graphic, and I'm not making you subscribe to the channel, but I appreciate the time. I put a lot of work into all this stuff, so I appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and like this video, of course. Everyone that's here, real quick, like this video. It takes a half second to do it. But anyways, here's Week 14's Pick'em. Starting off Thursday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers are traveling to Minnesota to see the Minnesota Vikings. And the Steelers just came off of a really good win, and the Vikings are coming off of a really bad loss. So we don't know which team we're going to get from either team. We don't know if we're going to get the Steelers that beat the Ravens or the Steelers that lost to the Chargers pretty ugly the 2 weeks beforehand. We don't know if we're going to get the Vikings that beat the Packers or if we're going to get the Vikings that just lost to the Detroit Lions, who were winless until they played the Vikings this last weekend. I am going to side with the home team in this situation. I think the Vikings come out pissed off. They should win this game. I think they have more talent on offense, even with Dalvin Cook out, than the Steelers do on offense. It just comes down to, can the Steelers defense absolutely shut down the Vikings offense? I think it stays low scoring, but I think the Vikings do just enough to win the game. And I'm going to take the Vikings to win it 24-17. There's the first pick. And we're going to move on to the Baltimore Ravens going to Cleveland. Another big matchup between these two teams because both teams are trying to fight for playoff seeding. The Browns are trying to fight to even make the damn playoffs. This one is in Cleveland, however, and the Browns are coming off of a bye week. The Ravens are coming off of a tough loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers. A couple weeks ago in prime time, this matchup was real ugly between the Browns and the Ravens. I think they get it together. I think both teams bring their best to the table. They put all the chips in, and the Ravens barely win it. 31-30 is my score prediction in favor of Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Then we got the Jacksonville Jaguars heading to Tennessee to play the Tennessee Titans. And the Titans also coming off a bye, hopefully getting a little bit more healthy. This should be a no-problem game for the Titans, but we've seen them drop random games in the past. I actually dropped the Titans outside the top 10 in my rankings after that Texans loss because when injured, this team is not very good. Let's just be honest. This team is not a playoff team when all their guys are out due to injury. They don't have the depth to continue to have success through all of these injuries. They were down Derrick Henry, down A.J. Brown, down Julio Jones, and the offense really couldn't do anything. But I think they're getting A.J. Brown back. I think they might be getting Julio Jones back in the next couple of weeks, and this team's going to be on track again as we get closer to the playoffs. Give me the Titans to win it pretty comfortably. I'm going to take a 28-7 victory for Tennessee over the Jacksonville Jaguars, who just got worked by the Los Angeles Rams. Then we got the Las Vegas Raiders heading to Kansas City to play the Kansas City Chiefs. These two teams also played each other just a couple weeks ago, and the Raiders got absolutely destroyed. And I think the Raiders get absolutely destroyed again. And my score prediction is going to be insane. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. 52-20 Chiefs. 52-20. That's what I'm taking. Raider Nation, where are you at? You better tell your boys to show up to this game in Kansas City. If you got wrecked at home by the Chiefs, you're going to get double wrecked in Arrowhead by the Chiefs. The next game, we got the New Orleans Saints heading to New York to play the New York Jets. Two kind of bad teams. The Saints is more due to injury than anything. These two teams are probably looking forward to the draft already at this point in the season. Maybe the Saints feel like they can still get a wild card spot, but it's not looking very likely. I do think that if Alvin Kamara is playing in this game, the Jets have a hard time slowing him down, even though he's going to be the only player with any kind of talent playing. We know Taysom Hill is hurt. He's not going to play, so we're going to see Trevor Siemian again. This game is a real toss-up, and to go 14-0, this is one of the harder ones to call, but I'm going to rock with the home team in a low-scoring game. I'm going to take the Jets to win 24-21. We got Dallas heading to Washington to play the Washington football team in an away game that could be tough on the Cowboys. Washington's red hot right now. They're coming off of a couple victories in a row, and Dallas is coming off of a little bit of a struggle stretch there where they've been struggling to get consistently winning games. They did beat the Saints on Thursday Night Football, but that loss to the Raiders was super ugly. I want to go 14-0. As much as I love the Cowboys, I think Washington's going to win this game. And I think Washington is going to pull off this victory. A little bit of an upset pick here because I honestly didn't think Washington was going to make a playoff run or run at the playoffs like a week ago. But now that they've beaten the Raiders and now that they've beaten the Buccaneers, they've shown to me that they're ready to win games late in the season. Antonio Gibson looks healthy. I think that the Washington football team wins this game 28-17. So not even really a close game. I got Washington winning somewhat comfortably. Then we got the Atlanta Falcons going to Carolina to play the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers or the Falcons want any chance at a wild card spot. Both of them have to win this game. There's a lot of games this week that are between teams that don't really have a shot at making the playoffs, but they feel like they do probably from the inside looking out. But from the outside looking in, reality should be setting in for these two teams, Carolina and Atlanta. With that being said, I think Cam Newton has another good game in this one, and I'm going to take the Panthers to win it 31-14. A little bit of a blowout there. The Falcons' offense has just been absolutely awful. Panthers' defense is pretty solid, so give me the Panthers in that one. Then we head to Houston, where the Seattle Seahawks just got a big win over the San Francisco 49ers. Head to Houston to play the Texans. The Seattle Seahawks just beat the 49ers, so they shouldn't have much issues with the Texans. Give me the Seahawks to win it 38-17. Another blowout win there. And then Detroit going to Denver to play the Denver Broncos, who have been up and down all season long. Is this going to be Detroit's second win? No, I do not think so. Give me the Broncos to win it 27-10. Broncos win it comfortably. New York Giants with no quarterback are traveling to SoFi probably as we speak. They're probably actually, as we speak, scrambling to try and find a quarterback. I heard Jake Fromm right now is the next guy up after Mike Glennon, who got hurt, to play a Chargers team who's also pretty banged up. Probably going to be playing without Joey Bosa, who suffered a concussion in this last game, and probably going to be playing without Keenan Allen, who actually, I think, tested positive for COVID. So unless it was a false positive or unless he can test negative a bunch of times for this game, no Keenan Allen in this one either. Hopefully Keenan Allen's resting up and getting healthy for the KC game in a week and a half. With all that being said, if number 10 is on the field, if this man is on the field, the Chargers are going to come out of this game with a victory in dominant fashion, and I'll be there to see it in person. Give me the Chargers to win 31-10. Chargers, 21-point victory. Give it to me. I need to see a blowout win. All the games I gone to. I went to the Browns game. Absolute nail-biter. We won the game. Absolute nail-biter. I went to the Raiders game. A little bit of a blowout, but that was expected. It's the fucking Raiders. I mean, come on. Went to the Vikings game, and it was a nail-biter again, and we come out on the losing side of the nail-bite. Give me one where I can just sit there and enjoy the whole thing comfortably without any stress. This could be that one. It's a 1 o'clock game. Take care of business against the New York Giants with their third, fourth-string quarterback at home. Next up, we have the San Francisco 49ers going to Cincy to see the Cincinnati Bengals, and this is a game that both teams really need right now. More so the 49ers and the Bengals, because the 49ers are in a lot more risk of missing the playoffs than the Bengals are. But if the Bengals drop this game also, they're going to be in that little bubble wildcard picture that we're seeing the AFC mess turn into. And that's the bubble wildcard picture. It's starting to turn into a little bit of a mess here towards the end of the season. So is the NFC, but we're going to see like a bad team make the playoffs in the NFC. In the AFC, you're going to see like 3 or 4 good teams miss the playoffs because of how much a mess the bubble wildcard picture is. With that being said, give me the Cincinnati Bengals to win this one. I think it's going to be a close game. But I want to take the Bengals to win it 27-24 in a battle between these two teams that both need to win this game. Next up, we got Buffalo going to Tampa to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And, man, I put all of my verbal investment into the Buffalo Bills in the entire week leading up to this Patriots game, and they dropped the ball. So I'm going against you this week, Buffalo. I'm not going to put more investments into Josh Allen and into this team for you to go out and disappoint me again against one of the best teams in football, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. With that being said, I do think this could be a little bit of a shootout. How the hell this isn't the Sunday Night Football game is beyond me. How they haven't flexed this game. They should have flexed this game the second that they made the schedule. They should have never even made a schedule that had Chicago versus Green Bay instead of Buffalo versus Tampa in the Sunday Night Football window. I don't understand that one bit. Not even an ounce. But with all that being said, give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win 38-27 over the Buffalo Bills in Tampa. I think we can feel good about this one, Tampa. I think we can. Chicago going to Green Bay to play the Green Bay Packers. Do the Chicago Bears stand a chance in this game at all? No, I do not think so. I got the Packers as the best team in the league right now. I think they dominate this game and win it 28-10 on prime time when it should not be on prime time by any means. But the game that should be on prime time is probably the game of the week. The LA Rams, their backs against the wall. They're on a little bit of a losing streak. They won last week, but I think in the last 4 weeks they're 1-3 or something like that. Going to Arizona to play the red-hot Arizona Cardinals, who have been great with Kyler Murray, been great without Kyler Murray, and great with Kyler Murray again. So good luck to the Los Angeles Rams winning this game, but I think that this is going to be upset of the week. I think the Rams put it all together, and they barely beat the Arizona Cardinals here in their second matchup of the season. And when I say barely, I mean barely. Give me the Rams 28-27 in an absolute thriller on Monday Night Football. There it is, 14-0 predictions. Book it.
I gave you fair warning, beware. Smack him in the mouth. Toward the end zone. It is. Caught for the touchdown. Smack him in the mouth. I gave you fair warning, beware. I'll smack him in the mouth.